Welcome back to Stationeers on Titan, part 7. So I ended the last episode blowing away over there somewhere, dead, and I have just respawned, although it appears to have reset the storm. So that's a shame, because I was going to use that storm, but there we go. That's how it is. Never mind. Maybe there'll be another one along soon. Anyway, in the meantime, it's actually annoying because I thought, well, while we've got a storm, I'll go in, I'll turn on the heater, and we'll just get everything running at full capacity. But it was not to be. Never mind. Oh, oof. Okay, it's having another funny, slightly laggy minute. I never know how much these translate on the video because I'm not sure how much it's also failing to capture video frames. Right, that's running nicely. This is running nicely. You've got a little bit of copper in there, not very much. Okay, I'm just going to let that go. Yeah, right, I'm going to go get some more hydrocarbon, I think. Because in an ideal world, I would have enough. Oh, there's some right there. To be able to run the heater continuously. Let's see if I can find any over here. Turn that drill off before I wander around with it turned on. Put it in my pocket, and 3 episodes later someone reminds me that I'm walking around with a drill turned on in my pocket. I have done that more than once before. Right, where's base? It's back over there. Let's just get a bit of distance here. I don't want to go too far, but well, there's a bit of iron. Not that I'm really short of iron now, but I'll take any actual metals I find on my travels. Lovely if I found some gold or some copper. Hint, hint, game engine. Any chance? No, of course not. Okay, let's take this lot here. Is that all of it? No. Just didn't dig deep enough, did I? Nitrice I feel I really don't need on Titan. There's so much nitrogen. Don't really need the volatiles ice either, to be honest. I just take what I need out of the atmosphere on that front. So base should be roughly in that direction. I hope. Yes, it is. Right, okay, phew. Oh, copper. 100% taking that. The end of that. Doesn't seem to be any more here. My base is over there. time to be heading back towards it at least. No way of monitoring the battery on the emergency suit, so don't want to get stranded out here. That would be very, very bad. Because I've got nitro, so I was thinking, why have I got... Did I just see? No. Thought I'd seen some more copper for a second. I was like, I can't leave that out here. Right. Wah. Okay, that's not quite go to plan. Right, let's stick that in there. Let's spin that back up. Now, lots of iron. May even have enough copper, probably not quite. Nearly getting towards having enough copper that I might have a chance of being able to actually build a proper furnace and make some steel. It would be useful. Right, let's smelt what I have got. Right, 2, 1. Go. Whoops. Right. It's at 67. I'm gonna fire that up because I'm going to go inside in a minute. Actually, I'm going to give it a little bit more before I do that. Split half. Add that to there. That's quite an expenditure, but I think it will be worth it. Right, let's vacuum this out, and we can get going. Yeah, drama. Right, okay, hopefully that's about right. Turn off. Wait for the drop. Assuming it's coming. Come on. I want to get inside. Okay, before I die. Flick that on. And in fact, while I'm here, put those down. No, just drop. Just do something. Do anything. Go away. I just need to do that and get back outside. See anything good over here before I die? No, only Saturn. And smack. Okay, right, next. I don't know how many copies of my clones have died, but it was worth it. It's okay, that's still running. Let's turn that off for a minute. This is very strange. The first batch of this I got a bit of everything, and now I seem to be only getting iron and copper, but I haven't changed anything about the world, so I'm a bit baffled as to why it's so unusual to get any of the other materials. I guess it's just the luck of the RNG really, but go. Right, don't know how warm it is in there and at what point to let it stop, but I'll stay out here a little bit longer. I'll turn that back on in a minute. How much power, how much coal's left there? Okay. No, just think I'll turn that on there. Yeah. Huh. Batteries run out on that. Yes, it has. And on that. Batteries run out. Basically everything. That's what happens when it's so cold. Okay. Well, that's good enough for me. That can go in there, and then that tells me it's time to vacuum out the last little bit, and we hit nil, and I can open that. Oh, it's still like minus 99 in here. I really thought the temperature would have gone up a bit more than that. I guess I could light off the other stack of flares. There's not really a reason not to do that, but yeah, I guess I may as well. I'll leave a few because I'm not sure. Hopefully they're additive, but I'd hate to be in a state where they're not. How's that tank getting along? It's at minus 130. It's warming up slowly, but I suppose it probably took quite a long time to get that cold. 3/4 of it has vaporised now, so it's a start, isn't it? It's minus 96.6. Oh, 2% left in there. Change that one out. Change that one out. Okay, right, that at least means everything I own has got some amount of charge in it. Minus 94. I was just thinking I might set the tables up, but then actually thinking about it, that's not the cleverest plan. Gonna set up anything. I think to set up would be to get the beginnings of an advanced airlock up and running. But do I really want to do that? I'm not sure whether these walls are on the inside or the outside. I think they're probably on the outside. Yeah, okay, maybe not. I think it's probably just a question of I'll just have to be a bit patient for a minute. It's another 10 degrees of heat in here anyway. Assuming, yeah, that's run out of power again. I flick that off for now. Right, I can't really run that because that's just going to freeze straight into there, even though that would actually, mind you, I could try it with one. unit, couldn't I? So that should heat it up. 16. Okay, let's put that back in there and run that. That should start to heat up. Oh, it seems to be struggling with the amount of power. There actually was some value in putting that the other side of there. Oh, have your last 6%. Yeah, that's not really doing it, is it? Okay. I just thought actually some warm water might be effective. Like home central heating. Right. Nothing else I can do in there for now. Let's close it up. Let's get out here. Need to drop some more hydrocarbons in the furnace, as it were. Right, that will have stopped. So while it is stopped, this is quite crazy. There's an awful lot of iron there, but there's almost nothing of anything else. I don't understand. Well, just let it run, I guess. Not much else to do. What I'm not sure about is how this is filling up. Should have put a window in it, but I didn't. It's entirely possible that this is now over full. Right, is that now? Yeah, that's now turned on, so I'm hoping that that ice crusher will actually heat some water up and dump it in those pipes, and that rather than it just bursting the pipes, warm the room up a bit. Right, now those are the bolts are on the outside. That is on the outside then. Okay. So if I'm going to do anything with that, I can build on there and then build an internal wall and then take the glass out. Okay. Even more iron. I think yeah, something's gone a bit weird and wrong with this. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a bit of iron, but this is a bit insane now. 104 iron and 6 copper and basically nothing else. It just doesn't feel right. Don't quite know enough about how the mechanics of the deep core miner works, so it's possible it finds a vein of something and then you get lots of that until it's finished. Okay, there's more feeding in. It just seems disproportionate now. It's going to be more iron. Yes, of course it is. Yeah, I don't know, it's strange. Right, let's shut that down anyway. I think that's probably got enough. Keep it going for a little while. That's at 68%, okay. Right, Right, let's see whether or not this ice crusher actually did something helpful or not. Okay, so that's now 11 degrees. Actually doesn't seem to be falling. No, okay. Right, so let's grab some silicone. It's definitely being odd because I don't know, otherwise I wouldn't have had all this silicone if it wasn't working at all. So I've got any? No. Copper, yes. Right, I need more copper cable. Oh, one too few, but at least that's nearly set up right. Okay, I need to come out of here. And let's just drop that. And that, and that, and that. And it's quite a jump. Oh, there we go, that's me dead again. Okay, right. Let's try that one again. Yeah, that is still really not. One more copper has come through in that amount of time and another 20 iron. It's definitely weird. I thought I picked up so much stuff when I was mining. Oh, I had a couple of small stacks of metal, didn't I? I was just thinking I was dropping things everywhere. I assumed I had loads left and I really don't. No. Okay, oh well, we'll manage. Manage better if I could ever get anything that wasn't iron out of this, though. It's an insane amount of iron. Can't think of the last time I've seen anything else. Might have to reload. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's just gone weird. Right. Okay, so temperature in there is gradually creeping up. I think it's minus 90 now, so you know, it's almost warm or something. I need to put some more fuel in here, and then I'm going to go in and have another bash at that ice crusher. strange, I didn't hear it. It didn't drop anything. Maybe I left it on too long. Yeah, I think I did. Oh well, never mind. As long as it serves the necessary purpose, then I'm fine with that. Okay, pressure in here, 134, okay. Right, let's have a look at this. So what's in there is at 15 degrees. I guess that's keeping it at 15 degrees at this point, although it's burning quite a lot of power to do it, I suspect. Okay, well let's throw that in there. I forgot to ever put a pipe cowl on the back of that. I could probably do with doing that before I blow something up, which I guess would probably serve the same purpose, but it's not very elegant, is it? There we go. Right, so that should dump out any nitrogen that it creates. Yep, which it's doing, and that should go some way towards offsetting what goes out the door every time I come and go, because obviously I vacuum that airlock completely. Just thinking this is actually quite warm, what's in there, but quite warm, and 40 moles is not going to do a huge amount to 700 are very cold. Oh, that's going quick suddenly, isn't it? Okay. Don't really feel I got value for money out of that. I expected that to have much more impact on the air temperature. It does not appear to have done. Okay, that doesn't seem to cool down when it's not turned on. That's good to know. Right, so that, it's got no radiators obviously, but that's got quite a lot of specific heat capacity because it's water, so it should start to drag the temperature up, I would have thought, but that said, the outdoors temperature is probably dragging it down, so maybe I'll just reach some sort of equilibrium. Must be time for more road flares then. Don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of those. I suppose make a tool printer and make more, unless I can make them in here. In which case it could be time for mass flare. No. I think it's only on the tool printer. Yeah. Okay.
Power low.
So I can't build the wind turbine until I get some gold coming out of the ground. Yeah, I only need 5, but I've got none in there. I've got 1 in there. I've got none in there, so I've only got 1 in total. It's not very good, is it? Okay, I've got it up to minus 88 in here. Temperature of this, we're still at 13.2, so that's good. This is starting to drop though, and that's my worry, is that that's going to drop cold enough to start to freeze. This is at minus 126, so it's getting there, but and that won't be helping. That's obviously sucking up quite a lot of heat. Minus 143 joules, and then that's only convecting out 18, so yeah, that tank is actually soaking up more heat by a factor of more than 10, no wait, yeah, more than 10 times as much as this is throwing out. So that's the problem, or part of the problem. Okay, well, can't be helped. At least once it warms up, it should stay warm. Oh, I already had some copper left in there. Just going to make the last bit of cable. No, come on, down there. Okay. At least then the water bottle filler's connectable. Slowly getting all the things I need into the right place, even though it's still too cold in here to do anything. The other thing I need to think about is that grow light, actually. That's going to need quite a bit of cable, isn't it? I may as well just get on with that. I'll thank myself later. Where's the power connector? It's there, so we're going to need to run the power. Probably along there is about the most space efficient way to do it. Oops. Okay, I actually got further than I thought it would. Let's throw the rest of that in there. Print some more. So it might just about be enough to connect to that junction if I use all of that. It's worth doing though, because then that's built. Go. I've actually got 2 left. 3 left. I couldn't have done very much with that, could I? Let's just check that's connected. Yes, it is. Amazing. Right, in a final piece of insane optimism, I'll print my first hydroponics tray. Because I reckon if I can get the temperature up by only about another 100 degrees, I could plant something in that. But it still has got to go up by 100 degrees. Right, that can go into there. That actually will fill. That is actually filling. Okay, well that's good news. Of course it is, because there's that water in there is not frozen. Okay, well that's great. Okay, so we've got functional water system. That one's empty. Fill it up. Okay, that's actually quite good progress. Right, so I think longer term I will take this out and I will run a double width of hydroponics, probably all the way down here, get the maximum value out of that light. Probably can't go any further this way, that way than that one, but that will be a start. I've got plenty of space to empty into. In fact, I could just empty some of these, couldn't I? Go, look at this. Right. go. Gets rid of all of that except the seeds, which I'll leave where they are for now because it's a convenient way of keeping them all together. There we go. Fantastic. Got this room in here. It's amazing. Right, and I think that's pretty much what we've got time for this time, but we're moving in the right direction slowly. I'm about to die again in a minute. Oh, I've still got a bit of power in there, that's actually amazing. I think maybe next time I'm going to build an outer skin around this that might hopefully reduce the amount of temperature loss. I seem to have more iron than I possibly need. However, between now and then I am coming out of here and I am going to do the traditional equipment drop in here, and I'm going to hop out the door. And as I say, I think that's probably all we've got time for. So as I freeze or suffocate to death here on Sunny Titan, I'm going to wish you goodbye for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it, and hope to see you on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying these. I'll see you next time.